Transport.
Just refresh.
You need to live comfortably in your own home.
There you go.
Station sponsor, All About Care. We're all about making every day a better day. If you or someone you know could benefit from our services,
Okay.
search for us on Facebook or email info@aboutcare.com.au.
Okay, Ellie, Miss
There
Ellie.
are so many people and places claiming to be business experts. So who do you trust? The answer is simple.
Got you, Ellie.
Sydney Business Centre. They help you with business planning, cash flow, and how to get
Right.
out of Facebook and LinkedIn from a business and more. And best of all, it's free. That's right. You can get 4 hours of fully subsidised business advice with an accredited business advisor. So do what I did. Call the Western Sydney Business Centre on 4721 5011 now. SWR 99.9.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. How come I can't hear myself?
Turn the mic off.
Yeah, I have. I've turned it up.
Run ahead. So.
Okay, I can't hear a thing in here. Ellie? Are you there?
Yep.
Well, we're on live here. I can't hear a thing in my headset. I do not know what's going on here. Have you turned me up? Can you turn me up a little bit more? Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear. I can't hear my voice. I can only hear your voice. It sounds like it's echoing. Yep. It's echoing. Something's not right here. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. You want to have a listen?
No.
No, you're right. All right. So welcome to the show, guys. A little bit of a technicality here. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR, iHeartRadio, as well as Omni Studio. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live across the world. This is what I do every week from 8 till 10 on a Sunday night and 8 till 10 on a Monday night. I do free mini readings for you live here. There's no tarot cards, there's no tools, there's no anything that is going to interfere with my direct messages from Spirit. I don't need any tools like that. So yes, so if you'd like to have that reading, come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm just setting up this iPad here as well, and we've got quite a few people on the live already. I'm doing a few workshops coming up in the next few weeks also, guys. It's going to be amazing. Beginner's course on how to meditate, motivate yourself, mediumship, as well as a lot of other stuff along with the psychic and mediumship information that I give out to people. It's a pretty intense time. It's 2 hours of information that I provide to everybody, and also there's another course that afternoon, so it'll be the 22nd, Saturday the 22nd. 10 till 12 is the first course of the beginner's psychic and mediumship. That's better. Now I can hear myself. Just turn up a little bit more, Ellie. That's it. Keep going. Yeah, that's that. Oh, there you go. Now I can hear myself because I felt like I was echoing. And then also we've got the 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. on the Saturday, the 22nd, for the manifestation course. Yes, that's right. I nearly forgot myself. And that's going to be amazing. I've already got people booked in for that. It's going to be really, really good because I'm going to teach you how to manifest things that you want, not what you don't want. The courses are running for 2 hours, like I said, and that evening I will be out the door at 5 p.m. over to the secret location with the abandoned and haunted page, the abandoned and haunted page for their ghost tour or the ghost investigation evening that night. So it's going to be a full-on day and night for me, which is going to be pretty cool, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Well, actually, February is a massive month for me because I just started today. I've just come home. I got home at 5:30, had a little bit of a nap on the lounge because I just did a whole 8 to 9 hours of study today with a property organization that I study down in Parramatta, and that's for a real estate course, which I can't wait to finish. So we smashed out 3 assessments today. So if I'm a bit weary, which I feel like I am now, then that's why, because I've just done this real estate course. And it was pretty cool. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. I highly recommend people to go study. If you have got that, that study bug in you like me, which I study something every year, and I study every morning and night pretty much. It's either health or real estate or property or psychic or mediumship or something like that. I like to see what's going on in the world. or law. I love the law side as well. So I have a few little hobbies that I really, really thoroughly enjoy. So that's what I do. I just think to myself, oh, well, if you like it and love it, then you should do it or learn it, which is pretty cool. So what else have we got here with these people here? Jill Polgley is in fine form in first place. She's hi, Ellie, Les, Angels, Spirits, and everybody. And then we've got Joanne Howard. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Michelle Coburn, you're slipping up. You're in third place tonight. I don't know what's going on here. Tracy Gibson in fourth place. Karen Riley, fifth place. Well done, girls. You're on fire. They're all saying good evening to each other. We've got Anthea Lawrence. Good evening from South Australia. Yes, tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. You all know that I love to know who I'm helping around the world. We've got Michael Draper as well. Good evening, everybody, he says. Who else is it? Teresa Rivers, good evening from the Abandoned Haunted page. Thanks for joining us. I'm looking forward to a couple of weeks' time with you, Teresa. It's going to be really, really cool. We've got everything. I think there's 2 places left, Teresa. Mark me if I'm wrong. 2 places left for that evening. It should be a really good night. And you bring your own dinner, and we have a really cool evening. We walk around the property first, and then you go and you do your investigations, and you see what they do in the background, the paranormal people, which is really cool. So last time we did it, I actually spoke to ghosts, which was pretty freaky, but it was really cool because you can hear them on the recording, and they were coming through answering my questions. And I thought, you know what, they're across another realm to us. It's not like you can have a conversation or talk to them through a microphone like I am. So I figured out that night that I need to just ask simple questions, and I was asking, yes, no questions, and etc. And sure as ever, they came through and started answering my questions, because it takes a lot of energy. I know that it takes a lot of energy for spirit to come through to me, let alone, these ghosts or entities or whatever they are, the spirit, to come through and actually speak out loud through a device, so it's not easy. But yes, it was really cool that night. We had a lot of fun. So Tanya Aikens, good evening. Hi, everyone. How are you? Yes, we're great. Serena Higgins, good evening from Scotland. Thanks for joining us. We've got Marissa Serafino. She says, oh, my God, I finally caught a live. It's been so long from the Bay Area. Shiloh Cross, she's my fave. What does she mean by that, Ellie? Shiloh Cross.
She's tagging someone.
Okay, right. See, there you go, Ellie. Thanks for that. Yes, Teresa Rivers, she said there's 2 tickets left. Yes, so if you'd like to join us for the ghost investigation, the paranormal evening on Saturday the 22nd, starts at 6 p.m. at a secret location in Sydney, then contact the Abandoned and Haunted page, Teresa Rivers, and she will give you some information about that. So we've got Leslie Dale from Anna Bay, New South Wales. Thanks for joining us. Yes, hearing spirit. Yes, Tanya Aikens. It was an experience, 100%. It was amazing. You can always go back and watch what we did that night. I had the Abandoned and Haunted people on my page afterwards, and we did a couple of hours of back and forth conversation about the evening that we did my first paranormal evening after, even though I survived the 3 horrible, scares that I got that night. I nearly had a heart attack. I also went and visited yesterday my dear friend who's got MS, Tony. Good evening, Tony. Thanks for joining me. I know that you sit there and watch me on YouTube every time I go live, and thanks for joining me. It was great to see you yesterday, and I took him some beautiful 100% fresh, refreshing coconut water and some wine glasses, and I pretended that it was wine, and we just sat there and sipped it in the park. It was really cute. So, but yes, he enjoyed that. So what else have we got here? Missed you, ladies. Yes, we missed you, Miss Serafino. So about time you come back to the show. I mean, I don't know how long it's been, but you've been for a while, that's for sure. Yes, Teresa Rivers, jump scares are the best, she says. No, they're not. They you know how much it frightened the life out of me that night, but yes, it was very funny, but not really. So I did laugh afterwards, after I was, almost running for my life. But anyway, we won't go into that situation again. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, guys, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We are live across the world. We do this every week. It's show 112 on a Sunday night. This week will be 85 live shows. And we've got 15 more live shows until we hit the 500 mark. So that's really cool. And I'm so happy that we've sustained all this time. And Miss Ellie's been with me for pretty much most of it, haven't you, Miss Ellie? Okay. Now, how's your week been, Miss Ellie? I forgot to ask you.
Yeah, it was all right. Yours?
Yeah. Well, busy beaver. That's what I am. That's for sure. So let's keep going. I want to have some questions. I've been waiting for some questions. Everybody's saying good evening, having a chat about the ghosts and blah, blah, blah. So post up your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Now, tonight I was supposed to bring my manifestation little book that I write all my little quotes in, but I normally talk about on every show, well, I'll talk about this while I'm waiting for the questions to come in, but I normally talk about, manifesting and people talking things about that they don't want, like they say, oh, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, but they'll get by till the rest of the week. And then sure as ever, what happens? They get by till the end of the week. So we need to make sure that we're not saying things that are detrimental to what we actually want. So when we manifest, guys, and this is just a little thing before I do my event on the 22nd for the manifesting event, when we manifest, and we always want to have the feeling that we want for when we receive it, not prior to that. So for example, if you want to get the property that you want, or anything like that, you need to be feeling the property and that you're already in the property and that you already have it. So you're pretending to wake up in the bedroom, in the bed that you put in there, cooking in the kitchen, parking the car in the driveway or the garage, little things like that. So when you do stuff like that, it actually plants a seed with the universe, and it plants a seed with spirit, your spirit guide. And as sure as ever, you start to flip the coin or flip over, and things start to happen in your favor. So whatever you want, you always must feel it, and you always must say what you want. Because if you don't, and you're saying, I don't want to be lonely, or I don't want to have no love, I can't wait, for this and that, and I don't believe it's going to happen. As soon as you keep, confusing the universe is never going to give you what you want, guys. And that's why there's a lot of people suffering at the moment, because they constantly in a negative environment or negative vibration to the universe, and the universe gets confused, and it's trying to align here with the universe and then here with spirit, and they try and align together, but they can't align together because you're giving them mixed messages. It's like saying to somebody, oh, I want you to go down to shop and buy me a loaf of bread, and then when they come back with the loaf of bread, you go, why did you buy me the bread? I wanted milk. And but the person goes, no, you asked for the bread. No, I wanted milk. So you can't always have this confusing, reflection of what you really want to the universe, because the universe is constantly listening. And the video that I encourage, well, there's a book about it, but I encourage people to watch the video because it's a lot faster, is to go to YouTube and watch the Secret full movie. That's amazing. It changed my life. It's changed a lot of people's life that's actually listened to me to go and watch that. It's about 1 hour and 21 minutes long, and it will provide you with all the laws of attraction, everything that you need to know about the universe and what's going on around you, and how to be grateful. Because I just find that even on my show still now, I get new people coming on, and they're just so ungrateful. They don't say please. They're not grateful for having a reading. Like, people need to be grateful for everything that you've got. If you wake up with intentions of gratefulness in the morning or in the evening, or both, you do it in the morning and then you do it before you go to bed, then you will have a lot more success in life, and a lot more things will come to you that you want, not what you don't want. So that's where manifestation is very powerful, guys, and you can always manifest anything you want. Perfect example, I've won lotto. I think I've got more tickets to post up on my page, and I haven't had a chance to do it, but I've won lotto probably 6 or 7 weeks in a row. I mean, they're only small amounts. I'm still manifesting the extra zeros on the end, right? Of course. But the last one was $62. But when I started with my new company about a year ago now, I had this feeling, and I must be psychic, but anyway, I had this feeling that that I was going to win the Powerball, but I couldn't do it by myself. So I incorporated everybody at work, as many people as I could, which was about 14 people that were in the office that afternoon, because we really weren't going to do it. And it was like quarter to 4, and me and my work colleague were deciding whether we were going to do it or not, and then invite everybody to come in, because we were so busy at work we didn't know which way to turn. And but about 5 to 4, everyone started lining up at my desk giving me money, and I thought, oh my God, I'm trying to set up an account so that I can get everybody paid into my account. And then I stayed back half an hour, did the ticket online, went to the newsagent, and the newsagent turns around and says, oh no, I can't use that barcode because it's not going to work in our system. And I went, oh great, I've just gone and chose all these numbers, I've just blah blah blah. But anyway, so I said, all right, just give me a systems 8 or whatever it was, give me systems 10 or 8, I can't remember now. Anyway, I said, give me that ticket there and we'll just go with that. And anyway, I paid the money. So that night, my work colleague sends me a text message at about 9:40 something in the evening, and I was in bed nearly asleep. And he says, oh, have you checked the tickets for the Powerball? And I said, no, I'm in bed, I'll do it in the morning. He writes back about 5 minutes later, I think you better check the ticket. And I write back, I said, no, it's all right, I'll do it tomorrow because I'm in bed, I'm nearly half asleep. No, and he writes back and says, according to my calculations, and I know his calculations are spot on because he's amazing. He said, oh, according to my calculations, I think we've won Powerball. I said, no way. So I jumped out of bed like a rabbit, ran downstairs, grabbed my purse, grabbed the ticket, grabbed the computer, punched in the code of the ticket, and sure as ever, I'd won $4,200. And when you times that by 14 people, it's about $58,600. So, but the ironic part of this was that afternoon I was teaching my work colleague about last year was the year of the dragon, and it was the number 8 year. I'm a number 8, so which means, if you're a number 8, you cannot do anything to anybody because you have instant karma. So nothing I have ever done anything to anybody in my life. I've always sat back and just let people do things to me, and then I finish it, But after I sat there for 10 minutes talking to him about the number 8 and educating him, blah, 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 about the numerology of number 8, when I went to the the newsagent the following day to go and get the money, what I realized was that we had Division 2, we'd won Division 2. We'd had every single number of the Powerball except for the number 8. We had the number 7. So we were one digit and one number out of winning $5.6 million each, because it was a $150 million ticket. And there was some man that won in South Australia that won the $150 million. And if we would have shared that one ticket with him, we would have won $75 million, half and half each. So we would have had to split $75 million between 14 people, which is about 5.56 or something like that $1 million. So yes, we are still kicking ourselves to this day that we didn't get it. I wish I would have I don't know, Spirit was talking to me that day, and I'm really, really kicking myself that I did not listen to or even think about the number 8, So, but I was talking about it for 10 minutes before I'd left the office to go and buy the ticket. So there you go. There's that amazing story about manifesting. And so now I've been manifesting extra like 3 or 4 digits on zeros on the end of my tickets, but I'm not quite good at that yet, but I'm getting there. So it'll be coming up. Okay, let's keep going. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to that main page. I'm an international psychic medium. I do not use tarot cards. This is my desk. I've just showed everybody my desk. I've got my angel shirt on tonight, and I don't use any cards, guys. It's direct messages from Spirit. So let's get into the readings. So I'm so confident I'm going to win millions and a new house. Andy Dan, well done. You've got to feel it, lovey. What else have we got here? Taylor Dorr, good evening. She says, hi, Lesley. Any general messages from Spirit for me tonight? Would really appreciate it. Love, like, and share the page too. Taylor, I'd see that you're not a top fan yet either. You need to, if any of you want to become a top fan, it triggers my Facebook page and it notifies me, which is really cool. So, but if you see my events come up, if you start to click on them and click going, they will notify you prior to 15 or 20 minutes or something like that, prior to me going live. It will notify you so you don't miss the lives, which is really cool. We've got Lorraine Fraser from Scotland as well. Well done. Thank you. She said good morning, but I don't say morning, I say good day, because morning is a spell and morning. So just like hello, we don't say stuff like that. So we always say good day. Just so you know, Lorraine. So I'm going back to, where was this lady? Kaz McKellar, was it? No, Taylor Door, sorry. Yeah, any messages from Spirit for me tonight? Ooh, so before I left home tonight, I was setting up for my show and I heard tears of joy. That's what I heard. And I feel like this might be tears of joy. And I also see baby or young child around you. Young child, like baby boy. You always show me baby boy. I'm also getting pain in my left foot here. So on the bridge of the foot, like the left side, the bridge of the foot. Left side of the bridge, if that makes sense. Bridge of foot. It was just pinging me, you know. So, but I'm also getting number 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. And I'm also getting December. So I feel like last year around December, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there, and lots of stuff that were going on that was out of your control. And this doesn't relate to Christmas, okay? So push Christmas aside. This was in your mind as well. So lots of stuff going on around in your mind. I'm going to say deep sea thinker. So a thinker, like deeply thinking. But sometimes this can get you into trouble there, Taylor, because I feel like you go too far into the details. So we need to pull you back so you sit on the fence a little bit more, okay? Because there's some things that you think so deeply that you actually kind of, I feel like you're hurting yourself more than what's going on around you. So try and pull back the reins and put some more thick skin on, okay? Because this year is going to be like lots of people will be saying things to you, and and I don't feel like sometimes it's intentional, but sometimes it is. But then you have these people that can be cruel in this world, as we know, but that's going to hurt more than the ones that are closest to you, if that makes sense. So people that you don't know will say things that hurt you more, and then as opposed to the people that you do know will not do that because they know that you're sensitive, okay? But just take things as it comes. And I feel like that you've got everything. A burden is on your sleeve, they're saying to me. And I feel like there's everything just lighting on one shoulder. Is your right shoulder sore, or is it feel weird on the right side of the shoulder, or who's that around you? Because I feel like there's been issues or some sort of achy pain or I can't stretch it or get it up, get the arm up, you know? So aches or pains. And I'm also getting the anxiety around you as well. So lots of things coming up for this year. You need to look up instead of looking down, because I feel like you walk around like a question mark with your head down as opposed to an exclamation mark with your head up. So we need you not to be walking around with, shuffling, kicking the floor, feeling sorry for yourself. You need to look up, look at how good everything is around you, because nothing's really that bad because you're so sensitive. You're taking it all on board, and nothing's personal here. Okay, so it's the same as what I'm saying. Nothing's personal. It's just some feedback from Spirit to help you get on and get and resume a lot of things in a lot of different ways a lot better. But I do hear tears of joy. They're showing me then. They said they're saying to me to circle the tears, and I do see the tears as well. Okay, from the sensitivity, very emotional. And I do feel like this is coming from either mother figure around you as well, mother or grandmother figure. I don't know what they mean about that. And I feel maybe there's some heartache around there. Mother, if it's not one or the other, or someone that's been like that or pretending to be like that around an environment where you are, like a work situation or some environment where you are. I see like the venom. When Spirit shows me things, it shows me things in themes. So you'll see like the venom coming down the face here. So the venom is coming down the face, which means that there's people talking about you behind your back, but you shouldn't not need to worry about it because it's none of your business. That's what I always say. If anyone's talking about you or they don't like you, it's none of your business. Who cares what they think, what they say? But anyway, I'll leave it there. If you could validate any of that, just type in capitals validation, and then we will pull it up here on the well, Ellie's going to read it out for you. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
Is the music. SWR 99.9.
This train will be stopping at Hill Hill to Gabby.
Thanks, lovely. I'm just going to grab a drink. You want a drink, Benny?
Show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town, your team.
West HQ is the leading landmark destination for entertainment, fitness, lifestyle, and accommodation in the
There was a
Western
big
Sydney
rainbow
region.
outside too
Whether you're
before. Did you
catching
see
up
it?
with friends and family or
Huge.
planning a night of romance,
There's a huge rainbow outside when I got here.
abundance of mouth-watering dining choices. Take in a show at the spectacular Sydney Coliseum Theatre. And why not spend the night at the luxurious Motel Sydney? Welcome home to the heart of Greater Sydney at West HQ. Station sponsor.
Camera.
Lorraine Watson, well done. $17
Technical specialist.
last night. I've still got a ticket I've got to go and check.
Technical specialists.
Oh my God, my hair. I look like a bullfed today.
To every event. Based in Blacktown, we can install customized AV systems in churches, schools, clubs, and businesses. Planning your next event? Visit SydneyEventTechnicalSpecialists.com today. Station sponsor.
Do you want to help your kids get involved in the local community, build self-confidence?
St. John Ambulance Cadets is for you. Young people from 8 to 18 can join the cadet program and make a real difference. We learn about first aid and make new friends and have a lot of fun together. Now, I want to be a paramedic when I grow up.
St. John Cadets, a safe
Yeah,
and
$17 is better than none.
and serve the community. stjohnnsw.com.au.
SWR 99.9.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We were just talking in the break here that Lorraine Watson won $17 in the Powerball last night, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? So as long as it pays for half the ticket back, who cares as long as you win? So she said, my late uncle wrote down the numbers my late aunt had on lottery. Poor aunt was in some state thinking they win. Oh. Very cute. Good evening, Glennis Lacey. Kathy Hazel, good evening. And Spirit, she says, I don't think I've ever bought a lottery ticket. Wonder if I should give it a go. Tanya Aikens, oh my gosh, where have you been, woman? Under a rock. Go get a lottery ticket. You never know. I didn't know. So Dixie Keen. Oh, wow. There you go. Ellie, over to you. Thank you, Dixie.
So Dixie Kane, so the recommendation, I had a totally spot on private reading with Leslie, so spot on. I have since listened to my recorded reading a few times since and clicked to stuff that I couldn't at the time. Really, Leslie, you have always helped me more than you know. You're so good. Totally love you.
Oh, thank you. That's beautiful. Yes, Dixie, I sent you something just before I left home as well. So have a look. Trying to help out where I can. So have a look what I sent you, lovey. So we've also got here, where else we got? Everyone's having a conversation. Let me catch up. Wendy Thompson, good evening. We've also got here Lorraine Watson. Hi, girls. Hope you both are well. Love this show. May I be chosen for a reading tonight, please? Yes. So Lorraine Watson. What do we have for Lorraine? Okay. I just heard travel for you. I'm also got 60, like the number 6 or 60 days, and I've just got something in my eye. So have you had something in your left eye? E-Y-E. I can't even spell tonight. E-Y-E. In your left eye, because I just felt something go in my eye. I don't know if it's me or you. So I've also got the number 60. I don't know why. I just heard 60 minutes or 60 days. I don't know what they mean by that, but the number 60 came up, and I'm going to break it down to 6, and 6 is June. So by June, things should settle down. That was almost a tongue twister. Settling down. So look forward to this time of change around you there, Lorraine, because I feel like everything's going to shift gears, and this is going to be by the end of February into March, lovey. So anxiety is high. A lot of people are suffering with anxiety. Anxiety is a B1 deficiency with magnesium, etc. Vitamin D, guys, D3, all that stuff. So you've got to get your vitamins into you. So if you're suffering with anxiety or depression, B1 deficiency, anything like that, get it into you guys. Go into your functional medicine doctor and get your essential minerals topped up, guys, because you'll start to feel better, 100% better. You'll sleep better as well. So the body can't run off no fuel. So I just feel like, and the reason why I'm saying that, Lorraine, is I feel like the fuel hasn't been sufficient enough, if that makes sense, okay? So your body's fuel, your food, your good nutrition, I feel like that's just gone out the door. It's like, you're not going to believe what I just saw. I just saw all the rubbish food, like, you know, Coca-Cola and all your Maccas and all that stuff just on the table and just be swiped off the table. I don't know who would have done that, but it looks like it's been swiped off the table. I also feel like there's issues with the throat as well. So things are happening around the throat here, and I feel like this is a female, and I feel like this is into the chest. So sometimes when I have pain in the chest, like you can see where I'm pointing with my hand. So pain in the chest, I feel like there's either a sadness, a deep sorrowed sadness, or heart issues, but it feels like something around the chest area here. It's not so much the heart tonight, but I do feel the deep sadness around you as well. It's like you haven't gotten over a few things from the childhood or past or something like that. And this plays on your mind. And as much as, so childhood memories, that's what I'm going to write. And these childhood memories still play on your mind, but I feel, you know, it's time to stop with the, and this is going to sound really harsh, but stop with the horrible memories. Stop trying to relive them. Stop talking about them. Stop going into it. Just put a cut down the line and move straightly on from this. And there's no point going back and talking about something in the past that you cannot change, lovey. You can only change the future. So this is all about you this year. The 555 is coming through strong, and you need to shift gears. This is February now. We should be in second gear. So January is first gear. Feb is second gear. So we're coming up to March, but before you know it, we'll be in March and then we'll be into third gear. So by March, I want you in third gear. So you need to shift gears now so that you can make the changes that you want to make now, because otherwise the year's going to go past and then there's another year gone past. So you kick yourself up the butt now and stop with the past stuff and just head forward, head up, and keep going forward so that you can manage what's going on around you as well as what's happened, and just remove what's happened in the past, okay, if that makes sense. So I hope that's not too harsh for you, but I'll leave it there. Thank you. Yes. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Karen Riley, Blacktown went off for a second. Yes, Glennis Lacey, I won $9 last night. Better than nothing, honestly. Look, you can't win anything if you don't try, you know. It doesn't matter what it is. You've got to try. So back over to you then, Miss Sally. Looks like we've got a big validation from Taylor Dorr. There you go.
So Taylor Dorr said, thank you for the reading, much appreciated. Tears of joy and a baby boy relate to me as I'm due in 5 days.
Oh, wow. There you go. I just saw, where is it? There it is there. Look, there you go. Baby boy. That is so cool. Look, Tanya and baby boy. It's beautiful. It's like tears of joy. It's going to be so amazing. He's really cute too. Oh, beautiful.
She also said the pain in the left side would make so much sense. As the past week, I have been suffering from bad sciatic nerve pain. It has really been pinching and traveling down my back, leg, and foot.
Yeah.
Thank you for the guidance and advice. I will definitely take this all on board.
Yeah. So when you have sciatic pain, guys, that's usually from, and you can understand why, because she's pregnant, heavily pregnant. So did I say the dates there? What dates did I say? What's this week? Hang on a second. No, I didn't give dates. Bugger. What's today's date, Ellie?
The 9th.
The 9th. So I gave the 12th. So 9, 10, 11, 12. There might be a baby on the 12th here. Okay. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I'm putting it out there, Taylor. There might be a baby on the 12th. Okay. I'm going to write this in the book so that you can report back to me. Baby day. I don't know why, because I wrote that before and I just wrote that the 12th. Or either 3 or March or 12 or December. So, but yes, very cute. And so going back to sciatica there, Taylor, I used to lecture anatomy and physiology, and you need to do some glute med activation. Anybody with sciatica needs to work on their glute medius muscles. They are the weakest link in the body, and they're the stabilizers as well. So they do a lot of naughty laziness, no work at all. That's what they do. They do nothing when they're inactivated. But after the baby, go to the sports physios are the best, and they will get you on track, lovey, and you'll be amazing and feel so good. Oh, good. Okay, great. Dixie Keene, thank you. She said, yes, I've received the information. It's very helpful. Yes, I hope that helps, lovey. What else do we have here? So Tanya Aiken says, haha, I bought those little scratchy things, but not the Powerball. Well, maybe you should try a Powerball. Okay, yes. Yes, I was just mentioning through the break that I'm pretty sure there was well, before I walked in here, there was a huge rainbow outside. I don't know if it's there now, but it was just gorgeous. Has anyone ever gone to the end of the rainbow there, Ellie? I've seen it a couple of times, like when I've been driving and in the like, beyond, and you can see where the end is, and there's no pot of gold at the end, of course, but everyone says that. I wish. But anyway, what else do we have here? Oh, I've got pain in my left ankle here. I don't know. I want to find who that is. I say this all the time. Is that you, Ellie? I just need to check if that your left ankle.
It's not me.
Oh, it's not you tonight. Okay. For the people that are new here, and people listening on the radio, I've walked into the studio a few times, and I think the last time was when the left knee, and I couldn't walk. I was fine, and I got in the car, drove to radio, got out of the car, and I couldn't walk. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? I can't walk, and I was limping up the stairs. I was struggling to get up the stairs, struggling to get in the studio. Going, I don't know what's wrong with my knee. I haven't done anything. I just got out of the car. Blah blah blah. Ellie says, oh, is that your left knee? And I said, yeah. And she goes, well, that's me. I just dislocated it today. And I'm, oh, my God. I said, yeah, thanks, Ellie. And then sure as ever, after they've said, what's wrong when I pick up on them, the pain goes, which is really nice. So, yes, everybody's saying, Taylor Dorr, congratulations on the baby boy coming. So, yes, there's going to be a big, like, tears of joy. Beautiful, cutie. So if that's due, that's going to be a Pisces. Isn't it beautiful, baby? Beautiful nature. So you're due when my work colleagues due as well. When everybody, like I'm like thinking about his wife every day, just thinking, oh my gosh, like when is she going to have this baby? So I've put down my predictions for this baby, but I haven't told anybody yet, which is really unusual of me. But I don't want to jinx myself, and so there we go. Okay, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then post up your questions on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So, Sally Lee, good evening. And Andy Dan says, Tanya, I set for life is $10 for the whole week. Give it a go. Yes, that's right. I've done that a few times, actually, Andy Dan. Sally Lee, hi, hey, hon, it's been ages since I've been in here. So a big hello to you. Well, thank you. Love, like, and share the page too, Sally. I can see you're not a top fan anymore, lovey. Never mind. We have to get you up there again. So Geraldine Grayling, good evening. Good morning, everyone. So we don't say morning, we say good day, because morning is a spell, morning and hello. So hi, Lesley, can you and Spirit help with guidance and messages for me, please, and thank you. So Geraldine, let me turn over the page for you, Geraldine. So what do we have here? Geraldine Grayling. So, okay. What do we have here for Geraldine? Okay, I get the number 16 around you, 7 in the month of July. I'm also seeing contracts to sign. I think it looks to me like 2. It's just when Spirit shows me things, sometimes he shows me things in themes, like I've said before. And this one here is the theme of the contract. So it's like a bit of paper just hovering in the air, like flickering in the air at me. And it's 2 papers, and they usually have a C on it, for either for contract, for court case, or ceremony, or something like that. But this is, or clauses in a contract, but I'm feeling this is clauses in a contract. So whatever you're signing between now and the next 3 to 6 months, I'm leaving it very broad there, between 3 to 6 months, a contract. Please be careful and make sure that you check everything. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's for a lollipop. Just make sure that you check everything. Now, why do they ask me to say lollipop? So I don't know why they've said that, but I got the feeling that this Someone likes the lollipops or the sucking on the chupa chups or something like that, you know. So, or did they do that when they were younger, or did you do that when you were younger? So, what's with the lollipop? Because I feel Spirit is here asking me to ask you that, and I don't understand that question or that meaning behind the lollipop, but something's behind it. Okay, for you. I'm also getting 22 around you. 2 and 2 is 4 in the month of April. So this April is going to be insanely busy. And just showing me the dollar signs. So definitely the dollar signs are coming in. So whatever you're doing around April, the dollar signs are coming in. But they're not. There's a lot of little dollar signs, but not big ones. Okay, so they're only about so big. That's how Spirit shows me that, as well as a theme. Is the size of the dollar sign can be really, really big or really, really small. But I just see little dollar signs flying past me. You know, it's like the Red Bull with wings ad. It's like the Red Bull flies past, and that's the ad. But this one here, Spirit will show me the little dollar signs just flickering past, you know. So, and they're all gold, which is cool. Which is gold. It's like the money's been going out like the pirates, and this is, you know, like the pirates with the treasure chest. And when they open up the treasure chest, and this is what they open up, and they open up to all the gold and the silver and the bronze and all that stuff, and it's beautiful. So at this time here is you dishing out right up until April, and then all of a sudden the money comes back in. So look forward to that. I can't wait to hear from you with that one as well. And do you get pain down one side of the body here, or who's this? Is a female, and I feel like they've had issues with the right side of the body. Right side of body. It's like I feel like there's a lot of tension on one side of the body again. This is the same as the last person, but they more of the shoulder was the last person. I'm also feeling around the throat as well. So, you know, changing voice, changing issues around the throat. So thyroid. Also showing me bloodstream as well. Bloodstream is not clear here. So they're showing me here it's just gone. So who's that around you that had issues with the bloods? Or have you had bloods done lately? Because I see the issue with the bloods. It's like they show me, if I do it on my hand, they show me on my hand, they go like this, and they put it as, and it's all like cloudy on my hand. That's how I see it. So yes, the anxiety is around you as well, but not as high as the other two people. But I'll leave that there. And if you could validate any of that, just type in capitals, validation, and we'll look forward to you coming back and letting us know about other things. But I'm telling you, there's going to be some good times coming up. So look forward to that. And this is going to be just after April, Lovey, and April into May. Good times. April/May, good times. Oh, I wrote God times, good times. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Yeah, I do have one.
Okay.
So there's validation from Lorraine Watson. She said the number 6 is the day I had an accident.
Oh.
June is related to birthdays of my grandsons, and also my dad is in heaven. The childhood stuff and issues is my daughter holding on to God, not me. I have to get over this injury, and then I move forward. Nothing in my left eye, although I had an itchy right eye yesterday.
Oh.
It's fine today though.
Okay.
Then she asked, when do you have an opening for a personal reading?
Oh, I'm not going to do it now on air, but she'll have to just contact me through Messenger, Lorraine, and we will book an appointment. That's what I do. If anybody wants a private reading, they just book me through Messenger on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page. It's only me that answers the Messenger. I don't have anybody else admin any of that stuff. So because I know how private people are with their readings, and I want to keep it quite personal just for me and them. So yeah, if you want to have a private reading, then just message me through Messenger. But thanks for your validation there, Lorraine. We've got Sally Lee. Yay, liked and shared now, hon. Thank you. What else have we got here? So Sally Lee, okay. She said, liked and shared now. Thanks for letting me know. We have a lot going on in our family at the moment. Is there any messages coming through for me, please, Sally Lee? So Sally, so I don't know if you were on earlier when I was talking about manifesting and the Secret Full movie, which I really want you to jump off after this reading and have a watch of it. It's an hour and 20 minutes, because you've just said in your comment here, we have a lot going on in our family at the moment. So which if we keep saying that there's a lot going on, Spirit and the universe are going to get together and give you exactly what you want. And if you don't want a lot of things to go on that are unnecessary or that are causing grief or grief in the family, then we need to stop saying stuff like that. So the documentary of The Secret will help you. but I do feel like things are going to settle down for you. So highly recommend jumping off after this reading and jumping onto YouTube to watch the Secret full movie. So I also get 17 around you, 8 and the month of August. And I feel like by August, things are going to settle down. I know that's a long way away, but settlement of everything. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Have you got property that's settling as well? What's happening with property? I'm just writing this down as well because I feel like there's, does someone want to sell, or is someone thinking of selling, or have you been thinking of selling, or what's with the property? Because I see the property and I see it there 1 minute and gone the next. So I'm not sure what's happening there. They also show me like floods. Do you get flooding around you as well? Floods, I just see like high water, or like or you're near a riverbank, or who's near a riverbank? Because this is like it's reminded me of Queensland where they had all the floods, but this is not Queensland. I feel like it looks like a little white house up on the embankment, and then there's all the water, like looking down from the house is all the water, and the water just keeps rising and rising, but it hasn't quite got to the house yet, if that makes sense. But I'm hearing floods around you, or riverbank, or the water's rising, okay? So what does that mean to you? I don't know if that's going to fit with you, but that's what I'm seeing from Spirit. I don't understand why they're showing me that. If it's not for you, then it must be someone around where I've just said that. But going forward, there's something not right with the property, and I feel like someone's is either settling now, or just about to settle, or thinking of selling, or something's not right around property. So I feel like there's uneasiness around property, if that makes sense. Or are you forced to sell? I just heard. Or who is that? Because it's definitely something around you, because it keeps coming back. It's smashing me in the head here. I'm also getting 9 around you in September. So lots of good stuff around August, September this year, and keep doing what you're doing. So it's like you're putting your chin up to save face, if that makes sense. Okay, so put that chin up. Wear your suit of armor. You're going to need it this year, because a lot of personal attacks, but suit of armor and suit up. That's what I'm hearing. Suit up for armor, and don't worry, you're strong enough to handle anything. So whatever's thrown at you this year, you're going to be strong enough to handle anything. So I'm not worried about you. It's like, yep, bring it on. When Wonder Woman stands there and she puts her hands on her hips and she goes, right, yep, I'm going to attack you now, or I'm going to beat you up. That's what you're going to do. Not physically, but yeah, you're mentally strong enough to handle that. So she said, hubby lost his job. My daughter is moving for uni. Okay, there you go. Right, just type in capitals 1 in capitals validation and just post that up in one big hit for me, Sally. But that's, yeah, I figured there's 2 validations there. Back over to you there, Miss Sally, for Geraldine. Haven't got it yet?
That's not a validation. That's not a validation.
Oh, what is it?
Missed the rating. I was just asking for the time.
Oh, okay. So no property, just got a loan for a caravan. Ah, right. So that must be the daughter with the property then. Okay. Thanks, Ellie, for doing that. Ellie's always on point here. She's amazing. So no flooding, but we love camping, and Mum has a unit in Echuca. It did flood a few years back. Okay, yes. There you go. Mum might sell her unit. Okay. Yes, well, definitely property around you, definitely flooding, or definitely rising rivers. That's what I see around you, okay? Or whoever it is around you, around there. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then you need to come over to the Facebook main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. That's where I see all your questions. And that's where I have Spirit pull me through to you. I am an international psychic medium. That's how I do my shows. I don't use any cards or any tools, guys. I only use direct messages from Spirit. I don't need to use anything else. So I put my neck on the line each time I go live to do these readings, and it's all messages from Spirit. I have big what's to be able to do this, because I don't think there's many people that can do this live most of the time. There's only a few people. But anyway, what else do we have here? Okay. Thanks, Ellie. Right, I'm just scrolling through the stream here and I can't see, and maybe my stream's playing up. What do we got here? It's just so slow. Oh my gosh, it's playing up. All right, so we've done the validations. Any more questions here? I can't see any. Okay, what else we got here? Everyone is saying good evening. Okay, Vicky Lee. Did I do her, Ellie?
No.
Vicky Lee. Good evening, Lesley Spirit and Miss Ellie. Tuning in from Adelaide. Would there be any messages for me, please? And thank you so much. Yes, beautiful. Now, I'm seeing for you like beach, ocean, beautiful shores, like sandy shores. And it looks so pretty there. One of my dear friends went to Adelaide with his wife and drove it right from Sydney to Adelaide and said it was the best trip ever. He was just so, like the scenery was amazing. And I'm just seeing the photos from that and it's relating to use there, Vicky. So I'm just curious to know, sandy shores, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing sand dunes, sandy shores. And I'm also getting number 11 around you too in February. So this month, significant month, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, significant month this month. So I know we're already into it. We're only 9 days in, but I'm also getting like 22, 25. So 22 and 2 and 2 is 4 in the month of April as well. And 25, so 2 and 5 is 7 in the month of July. So lots of numbers for you. So you've got the 11, the 2 or February or November. You've also got the 22, the 4 or April. You've got the 25, the 7 or July. Wow, lots of numbers for you, lots of months for you as well. I'm also feeling there's a bit of either congestion or issues around the chest here. So chest congestion. Have you been sick lately or have you had anything with respiratory or like like phlegm or fluid? I just heard fluid retention. Like a high cholesterol. Because I feel like there's some issues around the cholesterol here, but the brain needs cholesterol. It thrives on cholesterol, so don't reduce your cholesterol, 100%. Also going forward here, shoes. So has there been an issue around feet and shoes or something around feet and shoes? I don't know why. They just showed me sandals, maybe new shoes or school shoes. I don't know. It's just they're showing me shoes. They're showing me sandals and they're showing me the black school shoes. New school, or do you have to wear something like that, or what's going on that? Or someone around you? I don't even understand why they would just randomly show me shoes and feet. But I'll leave that there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. So, but if you've got a question, come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Yes, Kaz McKellar. I'm just going to go over the page. So how many readings have I done so far, Miss Ellie?
7.
7 already. Okay. So who else have we got here? Kaz McKellar. And I do my readings live. We've done 485 shows tomorrow night, so 484 shows tonight. It's our 111th live show here on a Sunday night. Tomorrow night will be 149 live shows on a Monday night. So we've done quite a lot of shows and we're catching up. We've only got 15 shows after tomorrow night before we hit the 500 mark. So what date roughly will that be, Ellie? Do you know? Yeah, you'll figure it out. And then Ellie's been with me for nearly 3 years, haven't you? On the 23rd. Yes, 23rd. I'm going to write that on my hand. 2 weeks. Yes, that's right, because we said it was going to be the 22nd or the 2nd, but we decided to put it on the 23rd. That's right, Ellie. Can you believe how quick that's gone? And then Michelle Coburn has been with me for 3 years. In February as well, and then the Jill Polglays and the Karen Rileys and the Andy Dans and all them, all those regular people have been with me for about 3 years on this show. It's pretty cool. Thank you for supporting me for all this time. Lorraine Fraser, didn't I read for her? Yeah, Lorraine Fraser, I don't do tarot cards, lovey. I've been saying that all night, and also I've already read for you. So you need to stay on the feed so that you can actually hear it. So what time was that reading, Ellie?
Lorraine.
Yeah.
She's validated it. It was 28 minutes.
And 28 minutes in, and she's already validated. But why did she write another question? You've written another question there, Lorraine. I don't understand. You've already validated it too, lovey. All right. I'm just going to keep going here. But anyway, we'll come back. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
Check out our song finder at SWR 99.9.com.au.
The track features a mix of hard acceleration and dippy braking.
Let's grab another drink.
Fast and flowing sections and an amazing series of corners, making it a favourite amongst the country's best riders and beginners alike in a safe, fun environment. Station sponsor Sydney Motorsport Park. It's your park. Come play. Visit sydneymotorsportpark.com.au to book.
On a game day, work day, school day, moving day, rainy day. And ask, are you okay any day? Because life happens every day. Check in often and have regular, meaningful conversations.
They can't even get a logo. You can get the other logo, but they can't get
Ask,
that logo.
are you
Seriously.
okay any day? Because a conversation could change a lot.
Oh, I've got something in my eyeball now.
At areyook.org.au.
Oops, wait for that one. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, this is John Mayer for RAD. Music is one of the most important things in my life, but nothing is more important than life itself. When you drink, then drive, you're risking your life and the lives of everybody on the road. So whenever you're having a few drinks, just plan ahead. Before you head out, arrange a designated driver who won't drink, or make sure you have enough money for a taxi. Remember, friends don't let friends drink drive.
RAD. Check us out on Facebook.
If you're serious about
Thanks, Karen.
business in Southwest Sydney, then you need to become a member of the Liverpool Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Post up your questions, guys,
Build relationships
or I'm
and
going.
credibility to your business while staying informed of opportunities right in your own backyard. Liverpool Chamber membership is a fantastic opportunity.
I'm actually tired because I've been studying all day.
And for your business to become a real presence in Southwest Sydney. Become a member of the Liverpool Chamber of Commerce and Industry today. Visit liverpoolchamber.org.au.
SWR 99.9 West.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world. We are here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night on our other radio station from 8 till 10 as well. So join us on that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where I do free mini readings without any tarot cards, Lorraine Fraser. And I do this live across the world on 6 to 8 different platforms, depends on which night I'm on. So join us on this main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So, okay. You're welcome there, Lorraine. So Lorraine, you can go back and watch your reading at the 28-minute mark, Ellie said earlier, just before we went to the break, lovey. So jump back onto the live, onto the stream here after the show, and you can play it back. Write it down now there, Lorraine. So we've got a validation from Vicky. So we'll just put this up on the screen and then over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep, so Vicky Lisa, thanks Leslie. I am a 2-minute drive to the beach.
Oh.
I love it. Interesting numbers, not for birthdays or that, but I have taken note of them. Getting mirror numbers all the time. 14, 14, 20, 20, 21, 21. I think I do have a bit of fluid retention. Nothing else comes to mind. My mum had issues with her feet when she was alive. Thanks again.
Oh, there you go. Okay, the issues with the feet, 100%. Yeah, it's weird how, see, if I don't say these things, and like if you're an up-and-coming psychic medium, or everybody's got this, it's not like just I am the only person in the world that has, I'm a psychic medium. There's a lot of people out there that utilizes it properly. Hence me doing this so that I could show people live that there is a such thing as a real psychic medium. not these fakes out there that just want to rip people off and take their money. That's why I do this live. However, what was I going at now? What was I getting to? I was good.
If you hadn't mentioned the feet thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So when you're an up-and-coming psychic medium and you have weird things come up, and a lot of psychics, when they're starting to do things, so the difference between psychic and mediumship is that psychic is past, present, and future. Mediumship is a medium talking to your past loved ones. So you can always be a psychic medium. A medium can always be a psychic, but a psychic can't always be a medium. So it just depends on the person, what their gift is or what their abilities are. However, when there's the up-and-coming psychics and mediums, if you're a medium and you're getting message from the other side, and someone like me comes along that's experienced and professional, and they say to you, oh, well, you are a psychic, you are a medium or whatever, then it opens up the channel for them. And then when people start off and they start to second guess themselves, what happens is that spirit will show you things like I just had before, the feet. And I don't know why on earth I'm just getting this random foot in front of my face or feet in front of my face. I just have to say what I get. I have to trust spirit enough to say what I get. Otherwise, the messages will stop because you're not relaying what spirit is giving you. You're not putting 100% trust into spirit. So that last message meant something for the last reading client that I just did, which was her mum's feet. She had issues with the feet. So different things like that will come through. There's 1,000 examples, but another time I saw, the concrete on the floor. So I was doing platform events, and I was doing live readings in front of many people in venues and stuff like that. And anyway, we had this one venue where I was ping pong from one side of the room to the other. So I was going from the right side of the room, talking to someone there, and then I was getting pulled back. That was a truck driver that had passed over on that side. Then I was going to the other side where there was another guy that was a concreter. And sure as ever, there was two ladies sitting in the crowd, and I was reading for them, and one was the wife of the concreter. Anyway, he said his name was Charlie. He was a big Samoan, big guy, and he was a concreter. I didn't know he was a concreter at the time. And sure as ever, he was standing there and he was laughing at me. He was playing jokes, and I was relaying that back to the people in the crowd, the two ladies I was reading for. And then sure as ever, he shows me the concrete footpath, and I said to her, I started laughing, and I said, I don't know what he's doing with me. I said, he's a character, this one. I said, he needs to stop showing me the concrete footpath. And then sure as ever, they cracked up laughing even louder, because he was a concreter and he just kept showing me concrete footpaths, playing jokes, bless you, Ellie, playing jokes with me. And if I didn't trust him or trust spirit enough to say concrete footpath out of all things in this world, I said it, then that would not have resonated with him, and he would have not shown me any more messages, because he would not have been able to get that information across to his family. And they understood exactly what I was saying when I said the concrete footpath, even though I had no clue that he was a concreter. So if I didn't say it, then they would not know. That's what I'm trying to say here. So it's very important, if you're thinking of doing anything like this and you want to get direct messages from spirit and you don't want them to stop, then you need to make sure that you always focus on everything that you get and you say what you get 100%, because otherwise, if you're assuming or if you're forming an opinion about whatever you're getting, that doesn't work, guys. It's fake information. It's false. It's like a fraud, it's horrible to even do that to a person that you're reading for, because you're giving them misinformation, and that's when it should be not allowed, that's for sure. But if it's something like a concrete or a pair of feet, or even shoes, I've seen things where they've done things with slippers and stuff like that, and I've even seen things where people have been passed over, and like I did one for one of my old PT clients, and her father was on they do some special ritual kind of passing over, and the feet were exposed, and he kept showing me the feet exposed, their feet exposed. And I said to her, I have to say this, but your dad's feet were exposed when this when he was passed over. And she said, yes, I know. We realized that we had to keep covering up his feet. For some reason, the blankets were going up, or the sheet was going up, but his feet were always exposed. And I said, yeah, well, there you go. So how would I have known that, if he didn't show me? It was so weird. That was so crazy, that one. But yes, let's keep going. So like I said, if you're a up-and-coming medium, then you need to make sure that you say everything that you get, whether you think it's wrong or not, you say it or you write it down, and then it'll all link up at the end. So my private readings, like with Dixie before, we did a private reading yesterday, and it turns out, some of the information doesn't make sense at the start, and I just keep going with it because I know what spirit's like. And then all of a sudden it starts to link up, and then this will link up to that, and that'll link up to this. It's just so cool how it all links up at the end. And then it makes a lot of sense to people, so. But anyway, we'll keep going. Paul Strife, good evening. Hi, Liz. Great to hear from you. Anything on my end? Oh, keep doing what you're doing. So I feel like your studies are finished or just about finished. Is that right, Paul? Studies are finished. Done and dusted. I'm hearing you're done and dusted. And be careful, guys, because it's coming up to a full moon as well. So full moon, let me just check my watch. Yep, so I've got it on my watch, and I always keep the moon on my watch so that I know who's going to turn into a werewolf around me, so to speak. But it's coming into a full moon, guys, so beware. It's when people don't get enough sleep, and when people don't get enough, or they get too many mood swings, I should say. They don't get enough nutrition, and they start to turn into a werewolf kind of thing. But yeah, Paul, things will be going fine. I feel like June is a significant month for you, lovey. So June / into July. Are you traveling back anywhere? And I'm also got this pain in the neck. I don't know if it's from me sitting this way, but travel back. Travel back. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like there's going to be some travel for you this year too. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. What else have we got here? So Leona Sunday, good evening or happy Sunday. She says 5 a.m. here in Orcasay. Leslie, can I get a reading, please? Leona. So I'm seeing sun, concerns about sun. Is that right? This sun is okay. But a deep thinker, that's what I'm hearing. There's a male figure around you that's a deep thinker. But this, I'm hearing sun's okay, if that makes sense to you, deep thinker. And I'm also seeing the number 19 around you as well. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So you've got 19, 10, or October. I'm also seeing 14. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. So May this year, very significant month, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Look forward to that. It's going to be like functions. I just hear functions as well. Functions and events. It's like you're full steam ahead already. Busy, busy beaver. Okay? And, I feel like you need rest as well in between all this. Like rest. You need to rest as much as you can. You need recuperation, I'm hearing. Recuperation. You're going to need it. Absolutely going to need it because you're going to be so busy. And I'm also hearing I just got the 10th again. So whatever the 10th or the 10 or October, definitely going to be something around there. Okay. So look for that, or whatever that means to you, the 10. But I'll leave that there. I've definitely got something in my eye, my left eye. So what else do we have here? So post your questions up. Karen Riley, Leslie, has Spirit got anything for me, please? Thank you in advance, lovely. Right. So what have we got for Karen? And I just see vehicle, car around you. So what's with the vehicle or car around you? So who's that? Like someone turning up at the house in a vehicle or car. Looks like to me either silver or grey car. I can't quite tell the color. It looks like either silver or it looks like more silver grey. Chrome wheels, like not mag wheels, but chrome wheels. I'm not a mechanic. But I'm getting the anxiety around you there, Karen. So this year's time for change with you as well. Lots of good things coming up. And I do feel like this is going to be around September. Whatever's in September is going to be nice. Are you traveling in September as well? Or you're thinking about traveling in September? Because it's going to be really nice for you. It's a perfect time of the year. And I know that you live up in Queensland, I think it is, but I feel like the heat is getting to you. It's like you can't handle it anymore. It's like you're done and dusted. It's like, that's it. I've had enough. You know, like you've had enough. Enough is enough, I'm hearing. But I'll leave that there. So thank you. Back in bed. Well done. Good evening, Lorraine Fraser. Need to go, ladies. Have a lovely evening, and whatever you are doing in the world, shopping, bingo, sleep, church, swimming, back in bed. She's laughing. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going back on the feed here. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
No.
Not yet. Yes, I think my feed is playing up tonight. Tanya, yes, everybody's blessing you. Ellie, how many sneezes do you think you've had over the past? Oh God, can you imagine?
I think we're up to like 25 for the years total.
No, I reckon you're up to 25,000 for the whole time of 480 something shows. There's about times by 5 to 6 per show. So that's a lot of sneezes. Far out. Poor Ellie's allergic to dust in here. Well, it's everywhere, but yeah. Isn't it, Ellie?
Yes.
So Vital Lynn. Hi, ladies. Anything for me, please, and thank you. So let's go over the page. Vital Lynn. So what do we have for you? I got the number 12 around you, 3 and March and December. So even though December was Christmas, I don't like to relate December to Christmas because we all know Christmas is busy for most people. But I do feel Christmas, I'm just hearing some sad times around Christmas, okay? Tears, sad times. Tears. And I'm also feeling the number 11 around you as well, November and 2 or February. So I'll break it down. I either go 11 or November or 2 or February. This February, so this month here is going to be quite busy at the end of the month, end of month busyness. So end of month busy. And it's like you can't catch your breath. Do you lose your breath when you walk up the stairs, or who's that around you? And this is a lady. It's like they're holding onto the railing when they're walking upstairs, pulling themselves up. They lose their breath. Because I'm hearing like this all the time, losing breath. So who's that? Is there like a heart issue? I've got heart flickering. Who's that around you if that's not you? Because I feel like this is a female. And this is like the heart has been flickering, like the heart has been doing something, you know, like it's missing a beat or murmur or something. Murmur, missing beats. So yeah, it's really it's like they can't breathe sometimes. It's really got issues with their heart. And yeah, it's like shorter breaths each day. It's like it's really getting worse. I heard the worst story the other day, and it was about a lady that had asthma, and she was so sickened by the asthma that she was so afraid to eat food because she was scared of losing her breath. That was probably the most horriblest way to go. Like, I felt so sorry for her. And I could feel like in her breath it was just so shallow. The breath was so shallow, so she couldn't eat food, so she couldn't get the proper nutrients down to help with the body. So it was a catch-22. She was just deteriorating so big. It was just awful. Yeah, so I don't like seeing things like that sometimes, I tell you what. So okay, let's keep going. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I just did Kaz McKellar, didn't I? Or didn't I? Not yet. Yes, I did. I wrote the name down. I wrote it up there. I didn't end up reading her. Who did I write? I wrote Paul. I wrote Kaz and I didn't end up getting to. I'll do her now. MCKELLAR. Sorry, Kaz. I thought I did you because I wrote your name down here earlier, but clearly Spirit wanted me to go to other people first. Lovey, sorry about that. So she says, "Hi, Lesley. Any guidance from Spirit, please, about work?" Right. Do you have a male boss there that's dark-haired, dark eyes? They're showing me like the Dr. Heckle, Mr. Hyde kind of personality, you know, like 1 minute he's nice, next minute he's not, and he's like up and down. He's up and down all the time. I feel like this man has got his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't like conflict. So Dr. Heckle, I think it's Heckle, Mr. Hyde. I think that's how you say it. I don't even know. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, I don't know. Someone can correct me on that one. So male at work, this is like a manager or a boss or somebody or someone around you that's like that. And I feel like this man's just like looks at everything. It's like he doesn't miss a beat. Okay, he's got his heart on his sleeve, but this man has got like quiet, but a tongue of poison. That's what I'm hearing. And I do feel like this man has got his heart on his sleeve as well. Like I said, heart on his sleeve. But if he says small amounts of things, but when he says things, it can be poison because it's like it cuts to the bone. It's like he's so accurate with what his words are. And but yeah, it's like people stay out of the path of this person, if that makes sense. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I have no idea what this means to you. But I'm just saying what I get from Spirit. So out of path, that's what I'm hearing. And I do feel that you're going to be stepping stone into either 1 to 2 more roles this year, and you can do 1 or 2 more roles, okay? So it's really important that you look at the right picture around the first one that's coming up. It's going to set up for the second one. It's like you learn a lot from this role, and then you jump, hop, skip, and jump. That's what I'm hearing, hop, skip, and jump. So things are setting up for the next one. I think it's going to be amazing. It's like do you want to change direction? Like, do you want to go from, say, I don't know, nursing, for example, to real estate, for example? You know what I mean? So I've just heard nurse. What's the nursing part around you, or who needed to be nursed, or you nursing someone, or what's the nursing part around you as well? Because I feel like there's going to be a change and shift of whatever you're doing. It's definitely going to change. It's like you've gone from here, you completely backflip over. You might not think so now, but I feel like this is going to be around after the June / to July and into August. So 3 months away, 3 months of that transporting across. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. And who else have we got here? So Eva, good evening from USA. Do you pick up anything about Sophie, my Yorkie? Thank you, Eva. Nice to see you on here, Eva. So everybody, tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. I enjoy knowing that I've helped people across the USA, South Australia tonight, as well as Orkansas, you name it. We like to help people there. So what do we get for you for the Yorkie? Okay. Is that a Yorkshire dog? Is that a dog, or what's Yorkie?
Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, Yorkshire. Yeah.
Fluffy looking thing.
Fluffy. I thought they were like the Queen's dog, you know, like the Queen's Yorkshire Terrier. Isn't it like the Queen's dog?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I feel like this dog is just deficient in something. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a vet. And I don't really like doing animals because I don't like to see them in pain or anything like that. I don't like to feel that pain of an animal. I hate it when I see human beings being cruel to animals online. Don't even start me. Deficient. I just feel like deficient in vitamin D or something, like something is deficient in the diet. Something's not right with the diet here. Diet is everything. I actually buy my pets the organic food, and I try my best. I stalk that pet shop and try and buy them as much stuff as I can that's organic. And that's why Bob, my dog, is 15 this year. He was 14 last year, so he's 15 this year. God love him. and that'll be in July, I think. So and then he's really quite funny because out the front of my house, you've seen the front of my house has got the little gate and it's got the brick fence. So when he's out the front, I let him out to go and have a bathroom visit, and as well as see outside the gate because he's so short. He's only like the size of my paper, like the size of that. He's that small, and he's fully grown. And anyway, he goes out there. Anything that walks past, he barks his head off, and all you hear every single time he's out the front is someone screaming because he frightens the life out of him. And I run to the door sometimes. And sorry about that, and I'm laughing. Sorry about that. He's blind. He can't see. He can only smell you. And they go, oh, okay. And I'm thinking, but my daughter gave me a little sign for the front door: beware of the dog. But the dog is like the size of an A4 piece of paper. So
one of my mates lives in one of those sort of, like, they've got the fence and they've got a Great Dane, and the dog just like puts in.
Oh, how cute!
The fence is about that much.
Yeah, right.
The dog will be lying down. He'll just sit down and he'll just come up and put his head over.
Yeah, they're so placid. Yeah, it's beautiful.
People see this big dog just putting his head over it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Johnny Bones has got two big Great Danes. They're huge.
Oh, well.
The director of one of the board members here.
Oh, well, so bad.
You want a Great Dane? Yeah, they're beautiful. Very, very beautiful animals. Any animal's beautiful. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I have two validations.
Okay.
So the first one's from Vital Lynn. She said, my birthday was in December.
Oh.
11th is the date my son passed.
Oh.
And I get out of breath easy, but not showing the heart issue.
Oh, that's what did you say? My birthday is in December. There you go. There's a December there. Yes. So she gets out of breath easy. She said, I get out of breath easy, but not sure on the heart issue. Well, then that could be heart, lovey. So you need to go get checked, Vital. I just did that with another client. I just got a private message from a client today saying, thank you for telling me to go and get my kidney checked because she's got a massive mass on her kidney. I was going to say her kidney, on her kidney. So please go get that sorted out there, lovey. 100%. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Then Karen Riley said, I'm from New South Wales on the border of Victoria. Not sure about the grey or silver car, but I got gold one. I do have a little anxiety, and I've been doing meditation therapy to help me with it.
Yeah, go figure. Okay, she says here, oh, the heat has been unbearable. It's knocking me around really bad. Yeah, 100%. It's not good. You need to just go and stand under the hose all day or something. I don't know. That's what I would be doing. I've been struggling with the heat too. I can't stand the heat. Or I like the dry heat. I don't like the really humid, and we've had a lot of humid days down here lately, or the last few weeks anyway. Kathy Ward, so what have we got here? Okay, oh, hang on. Leona Sunday, back over to you there, Miss Ellie. There you go, there's another validation.
Yeah, so Leona said, thank you, Leslie. Let me see what's up. October 29th is the son's birthday. May 12th is the daughter's birthday. May 17th is mum's birthday.
Oh, wow.
July 19th is party time. It's my parents' 60th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Not sure what date we are having it yet. My son is always in the basement. He's 21 and a gamer. My other son is in college who needs to stay focused on grades. Me resting, I don't know. My left hip hurts badly. Thank you. I'll keep updates in mind.
Yeah, Leona, your son that's in the basement is not getting any vitamin D. He needs to top up on his vitamin D, lovey, because he's going to be so deficient if he's living his life in the basement playing games. So please get him sorted out. Functional medicine doctors are the best, guys. They're amazing. But I'll leave it there. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
The difference is the music.
All children deserve to shine. Shine for Kids is the only national charity dedicated to transforming the lives of children and young people. Kids in Australia who have a parent in jail. The real challenge for these kids particularly is they fall through
wow.
So
Viv Gills, oh my God, 45 degrees.
And the parents inside.
Oh my God, that is torture. It was only, what was it the other day? It was something like 34, 35, but it felt like 50 because it was so humid. It's awful. Oh, we've got another validation there.
Excuse abusive behaviour at home. Even in crisis, there's no place for domestic or family violence. If you, your family...
Yeah, Glenys Lacey, I think it's my internet here because I can see it freezing as well. It's the SWR internet. So I can't switch it over because I'm live, but I'll have to do my phone next week. Actually, stream my phone.
Help is here.
Let's stream my phone.
By the Australian Government of Canberra.
Dogs
Never
are
mind.
awesome. Think about it. When you give them a little love, they'll give
45 degrees, Viv Gills. Oh my God, can you imagine that? It's torture.
how you look or even how bright you are. They love you for you. That's why we need to train more assistance dogs. They take care of people in need. by
There's
helping
some
them with
validation
everyday
there.
tasks, from opening doors to emptying the washing machine. To help us share the love, find out how you can get involved by visiting assistancedogs.org.au.
Did you know that the average school child will eat more than 2,500 lunches during their 13 years at school? We know that 1 in 3 cases of cancer can be prevented by adopting a healthy lifestyle, which includes eating well. But 93% of children don't eat enough vegetables, and adults aren't eating enough either. At Cancer Council New South Wales, we're passionate about helping families eat healthily. So we've packed everything you need to know about nutritious, easy, kid-friendly lunches into our new website, healthylunchbox.com.au.
This is SWR 99.9.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to the show. We have a few validations here. Miss Ellie, over to you.
Kaz McCullough said, wow, the man you described is acting executive manager at the moment. He has a lot to do with making decisions around redundancy for the business at the moment. He has dark hair and absolutely doesn't miss a beat in business. He has said quite a few brutal things lately directly.
100%.
Me. Absolutely has a poison tongue. People listen to him and also stay out of his way. Really, I really do want to change direction from corporate to helping others. That could be a nice reference.
Yeah.
July and August is when businesses change.
Oh, there you go.
I'm thinking of leaving if I don't get made redundant at all on point. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
there you go, lovey. Yeah, I would just wait a little bit there, Kaz. Just stay out of his road. I don't like the feeling of him. He's got some really bad, I don't like the energy. It's like when I see people and I see them with a dark, it's not even like a dark energy, it's like a dark shadow, like hovering around behind them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's if you picture yourself in a bubble and it's a white bubble, which is like most people, how I see their aura. But if I'm looking at this man there, Kaz, this man's aura is all dark. It's all like a dark shadow. It's like it's like a dark mist around him. That's what I don't like about him. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I don't know why. I haven't met the bloke, but that's what I don't like about him. He's got that poison tongue, and he could do a lot of damage to a lot of people's minds, because he's just that nasty. He's just got that. There's no need for it either. So what's the old saying? You can catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. So he doesn't need to be like that. But yes, definitely wait for the business to change. If they actually make you redundant, then take it and negotiate it as well. I think you have a cooling off period or something like that to make a decision. And I'm not sure. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. But I think there's some certain time frame. They've got to give you 24 or 48 hours or whatever to actually, I'm not a lawyer, but just to just check with someone that's up there, or HR management or HR lawyers or something like that, so that you can find out you can actually do it now. So prior to then, because then you can be on the front foot, not on the back foot. So if they do anything that's out of line, you're going to pull them up, okay, lovey? So, and it's kind of like you have the last laugh. And I don't like to say that because I don't like revenge on people, but it'll be like you're a step ahead. You know your rights, if that makes sense. And when you know your rights, they can't pull the wool over your eyes, which I feel they will, and they will take the money. I'm seeing minus $2,000, minus $3,000. So make sure that you get all your ducks in a row now and do your research, Kaz, because in that way, when it comes to time of anything changing in the next few months, between the next 6 to 8 months, then you are going to be on the front foot, not on the back foot. So it's better to have all that knowledge first than have no knowledge at all and then be snookered. I've seen that before. So So Viv Gills has got 45 degrees where she is. That's so hot. I can't believe it. But she said the man would have come through as he has a lot of pull with leadership. That's fine. But these leaders and these managers can do anything they want. I've been a manager, I've been a leader before, but I've never treated anybody with disrespect. So I've never undermined them. Half the time you see people and like we used to have an engineer in government that would stop for work for 6 months, go and work as a taxi driver and then come back to work because he couldn't handle the stress. His mind just could not handle the stress as an engineer. So he'd stop work, go and drive taxis for 6 months until he felt like he was calmed down enough, and nobody would even know that he was an engineer when they got in the cab with him. You know what I mean? So you can't underestimate what people wear and do and blah, 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 because everybody has a talent. That's how I see it. Everybody's got some form of talent. Well, clearly I don't have a drawing talent, do I, Ellie? I can only draw Elmo, but that's about it. But
Elmo in broccoli in a skirt.
Yeah, broccoli in a skirt. Yes, Viv Gills, yes, a hot week in South Australia. So it's 45 in South Australia. Wow, go figure. She says, I will wait. Thank you. Yes, cooling off is 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure of the time frame though, Kaz, but make sure that you do your research. I really want you to do your research now to know exactly where you stand, lovey, because that's so important. So she said, thank you so much. I will absolutely do more research. Yes, just get it all documented. Make sure that everything is on point, okay? She said, yes, it is a bad management. See, and you're going to do so well. So whatever you've learned with the patience that you've had with this organization, because sometimes patience is a virtue with people, and if you wait long enough, you might get a good payout, if that's what I'm trying to say here. But if it's too much, then you need to move on, lovey. So it's your ball's in your court, and they will feel that as well. So, and then when you move, you give them the written notice of when you've moved, or when you're thinking about departing from that organization, but you put in there little things, and this is my reasons why, if you really want to. You don't have to hold back then because you don't work for them anymore. So, and if you've got a good reputation with your work, your work ethics and things like that, you won't ever have a problem, lovey. So, we've got, Adelaide 43, she said today. Definitely Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hyde. Okay, thanks, Kaz. Yes. She said, yes, hot week in South Australia. We said that. Yeah, 100% there, Miss Kaz. You need to do your research. So Happy New Year, Leslie, Ellie, and Divine. A first time connecting for this year. Sorry, much has changed since last connected. Thank you, Margaret Tilley. I hope you're well. Okay, yes. Anyway, well, you're welcome there, Kaz, and we all expect you to come back. We're all fighting for you here, and so we all expect you to come back and tell us, give us updates, because I like to hear updates about the work and all that stuff. It's really cool. But anyway, if there's no more questions, do you have any more validations there, Miss Ellie? Right, but I think I'm going to just go back here for 1 second. I thought I was Kathy Ward, Brisbane. Hi, Leslie and Ellie. Any insight from Spirit as to what I've got coming up this year, please? Thank you. I just needed to go back and do Kathy. Sorry, I just had a feeling I need to come back here. That's what happens with Spirit. I thought I'd go, and then all of a sudden, no. I just heard go, no. So what do I get here? 16 and 7 in July around you, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. I do feel like there's been some sort of sadness in the last few weeks. 2 weeks, okay? So some form of disappointment or sadness. And also the number 12 for you as well, 3 and March. So this March, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, lots of good stuff coming up. And I do feel like that March is going to be settling down as well for you. Settling down. So lots of good stuff coming up in April. So look forward to April, May, June, like the sky's the limit, I'm hearing. Have you got your own business, or are you thinking of doing your own business or something like that? Because I see you like, it looks like you're busy doing something or packing something or doing something with your hands, like assisting someone, or I don't know, it's like getting stuck into, it's like you're really going fast at doing something. So I don't know what it is. I can't quite see it. Something with hands. I even just heard knitting, but I don't think it's knitting. I'm not sure, but yeah, something with hands, like you're doing something like making pastry things or doing something that's gives you peace of mind. It's really cool. But I see you doing other stuff outside of whatever you're doing right now at work or around the house. It's definitely going to change. It's like you've got some ideas in your head and you're going to change things. And this is going to be around the June, July. So shifting gears in June, July. Change for you there, lovey. But I will leave it there, and let me just see. Is there any other validations there, Miss Ellie? No. She said, yes, I'm wanting to do my own business. Yes, 100%. That's why I had to, a loungewear line. Beautiful. But what are you doing with your hand? Is it like cooking or making scones or doing something? Or what is it with the hands that you're doing? Like, I feel like this is in the kitchen at the moment. Like just making little biscuits, or when you make those little pasta, like I don't know, what do they call, like cannellonis and whatever else, you know what I mean? Like something like that, like something where it's really fiddly, it's really annoying you, but you've got to get it done. Looks like you might be helping someone with that. Whatever it is, you're going to be doing it as I see you doing it. But yes, loungewear line, 100%, go for it. I see the ideas are ticking over. You can't sleep at night. It's like you're tossing and turning a bed because this hasn't left your mind. So where the focus goes, energy flows. It doesn't matter what it is. Where focus goes, anything goes. She says, I do make jerky. What's jerky?
Like dried out beef.
Dried out beef. That's in the States.
They do it in Australia.
Do they? Oh, well, yeah. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I don't eat it. So is that right, Kathy? Is like making stuff, is that making stuff with your hand? She said, I do make jerky. So yes, looking forward to that. Looking forward to hearing about this, Kathy. And I think it's going to go really well, this business, but you've got to get all your ducks in a row first. So setting up and the planning of it all, structuring how you're going to do things, business plan, you name it, you need to set it up really, really well. Financial plan, everything. It's got to be done properly from the start, because when you get busy, you will be busy, okay, which is going to be really nice. So look forward to doing that as well, lovey. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Anyway, if there's no more validations there, Miss Ellie, I think we'll call it a night. And you're listening to SWR 99. She said, I also make chocolate flowers. There you go. Okay. There you go. That's what I was saying. I couldn't quite see what it was, but I knew you were making something with your hands. I knew it was really, really fiddly because I could see like, oh, I got to get this one finished, and you're on to the next one. So there you go. How's that for spirit telling me what you do? I don't even know you. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Good evening, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow night from 8 till 10. And don't forget to go over to my page and look at the events that I've got coming up on the 22nd of February, which is the Beginner's Psychic Medium, as well as some motivation in that as well, which is for anybody that, it's not just necessarily for psychic mediums. You can do motivation in that, as well as the manifestation workshop in the afternoon for 2 hours from the 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Then we've got the ghost investigations on the 22nd evening. So if you want to join that as well, you need to come, either contact me or go over to the Abandoned and Haunted page, where you'll contact Teresa over there and ask her about more information on the ghost tour. We've got two spots free. We've filled up everything else for that evening. So looking forward to meeting you at the Ghost Paranormal Investigation as well. It's going to be a really good night. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Have a beautiful day tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow night. All the best. Cheers. Bye.
99.9.
Don't put the music on yet, Ellie.